So this is a pretty simple job, just changing out the kitchen faucet. But I thought I'd show you the way I do it. Been changing them for a lot of years. And for rental property, like with this particular one, the faucet still works. But I mean, it's not dripping, but when you turn the water on, this part here is wore out. And you get a little water, it drips down. And when it drips down, it's getting underneath this piece of plastic. And it's going actually down and then dripping on into the cabinet. And that's why with all my rentals I like to put down leftover vinyl to catch that water and help protect the wood, because otherwise it'll fall apart in a hurry. So I'm gonna pop this apart and show you how I replace them. What I like to use is these peerless. Yes, I use the peerless faucets. They're actually made by Delta and they have a lifetime warranty, but they're not as expensive. But they got the same guts and stuff as what the Deltas do. The little cup washers and springs. I always keep plenty of those on hand, so they're very easy to change out, and if they do start to drip. So let's get on with this job. Okay, got a tip for you. One thing that's always a pain is getting those little plastic wing nuts off, and sometimes they get corroded on there and they're just a nightmare. But I made this little tool years ago out of just a piece of PVC, and one of these days I'll have me a cameraman. I can work with two hands. But anyway, see how easy it works. I've got 4 slots because some of these have 4 wings, some are 2. But you just drop it right in there. And so that way you can get in behind the sink, way up in there, and get a good grip on it and break it free real easy. Well, put it back on there when you're putting it on there. So anyway, patent pending. Don't steal my idea. If you do, give me some royalties on it. Alright, so let's get this loose. Yeah, you see how the credit was under there? Where the water had been seeping under there for so long. So I'll get all that cleaned up, and then I'll seal this in place with some good silicone. So that way it'll keep the water from getting under there to begin with and making such a mess and getting down into the cabinet. So get that shined up. And something I do, always like, because I'm throwing all this away, but the aerator is still good. I always pick off the aerators, because I always keep plenty of aerators in stock. So I'll put that in my little box, and because they're always going bad, it seems like. So on with the show. And here's the stuff I use. It's liquid nails, clear silicone, and you see how I've put it around there. So that way when I tighten this up, it'll seal around those holes, and we won't have no chance of water getting in behind the cabinet. If water gets splashed up all around this area, it won't get down in there. Oh, another tip. On these newer ones where you're dealing with these little small copper lines, you want to be very careful with them so you don't bend, kink, or twist them. So as you're tightening up that larger nut, you want to be sure to hold this with a wrench so it stays steady as you tighten this down, your compression fitting, because you don't want to damage that. Delicate. Okay, all seems to be working good. A lot better, no drips. And what I like to do is fill, because I let it run for a while, check underneath and check the sprayer, everything's working. But look underneath, make sure there's no leaks. Then I'll fill both of these completely full, then pull both drains, let all that water rush down real quick. So that way I can check all my connections here and make sure nothing's leaking. When you get a big rush of water like that, if you got a little leak, it'll let you know. But check all these lines. Everything looks good and dry. So we'll be able to say this job is complete. One last tip on this faucet thing. Because it does have a lifetime warranty, how am I going to remember that? All these different rental houses, 10 years from now, it freaks out and gives me trouble. So in order to remember that, I take the box and, if you can get in there and see, I got wrote on there lifetime, and I screw it to the back of the wall there under the sink. So the next time I'm under here and if there's problems with the faucet and I think I need to go buy a new one, I'll look under there, I'll see my box and say, oh, this has a lifetime warranty. So I'll get a free one. So just another tip.